Hello friends, welcome to this full body morning vinyasa yoga practice. This is a great way to reconnect with the inner landscapes of your life experience. This is a dynamic practice, although we will be exploring a gentle Savasana relaxation at the end. We will begin today's practice in mountain pose Tadasana. Go ahead and close your eyes. Feel the connection between your feet and the surface beneath you. Feel the stability of your body, the solidity of this posture. And with each inhalation, feel your spine lengthening, the crown of your head reaching skywards. And with each exhalation, allow yourself to gently soften, release any noticeable tension that you might be harboring. Let's begin practice with 2 nourishing breaths. Inhale through the nostrils and exhale, let it go. Once more. Inhale. And exhale. Find an inhalation here. On your next exhalation, gently turn your gaze to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, turn your head to the right. And again. You might notice a gentle stretch around your neck, perhaps the upper back and the shoulders. Return through center and gently lower one ear towards one shoulder. Begin to create some circular movements with the head and the neck. Maybe that looks like full circles or half circles for you today. Perhaps swapping the direction, and continue to soften your face and your jaw. Begin to slow down your movements. If you weren't already doing so, you can now turn to face the short edge of your mat. Inhale to raise your arms skywards. Exhale, palms at heart center. Inhale to rise, stretch your torso, open your chest. Exhale to anchor. Inhale to lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, soften the torso, relax your head. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, and again. Create an opposition between the crown of your head and your tailbone as you lengthen the back body. And release. Once more. Inhale, flat back, engage your glutes, the lower abdominals. Exhale to soften, place your palms on the mat. Step both legs back so that you can lower your knees, point your toes. Let's come into child's pose, Balasana. Relax your back. Soften your arms and your hands. Gift yourself this space to reconnect with the tranquility of Mother Earth, to reconnect with the tranquility that is the essence of your being. On your next breath, press into your palms, rise into tabletop. Inhale to arch your back, open your chest. Exhale to round your spine, stretch your neck. And again, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Once more. Return to tabletop. On your next inhalation, raise your left arm, open your chest. Exhale, thread the needle, pause for balasana. Lower your torso down, and if you like, you can reach your right arm out towards the top of the mat. Extend your right leg back behind you, point your toes. And on your next exhalation, use glute strength to help you lift your legs skywards. Keep angling your right hip bone down towards the mat to help you stabilize the pelvis. The hands are really what support us in finding our stability in this posture. Offer yourself one mindful breath here. Inhale and exhale. Gently lower your leg down, rebend your knee, rebend your right arm. Inhale to raise your left arm. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, raise your right arm, open your chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Staying here is always an option, or you can reach your left arm towards the top of your mat. Extend your left leg back, point the toes, and on your next exhalation, reach your legs skywards. Feel the opposition between your limbs. Feel the strength of your left leg. Offer yourself one breath here. Inhale and exhale. Gently re-bend your leg, left palm onto left shoulder. Inhale to raise your right arm. Exhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes under, press into your palms, lift your pelvis, downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, ripple forwards into plank pose. Lower the knees down. Exhale, 8-limb staff pose. Inhale, cobra. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forwards into plank pose. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down, 4-limb or 8-limb staff pose. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Gently step your foot between your palms, pivot your back heel in. Inhale to rise up, warrior one. Exhale, palms on the earth. Step back to plank pose, Phalakasana. Inhale. Exhale, find your vinyasa. Inhale to open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Step your foot lightly onto the mat. Pivot your back heel in. Inhale, warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Square off your hips. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, palms on the earth, Phalakasana. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. On your next inhalation, lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Step your foot down, pivot your back heel in. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, join your palms together behind your back in prayer pose. Inhale to straighten your front leg, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold down halfway. Feel the strength of your back body. Gently release your fingertips onto the mat. Feel free to step your back foot up slightly. Go ahead and pivot your heel in even further. Right fingertips towards the inner seam of your right leg. Raise your left arm triangle. Know that you can find a generous bend in your right knee. Lengthen both sides of your waist. Inhale, bend your right knee, lift the torso, spread your arms, warrior two. Keep the front knee bent. Exhale, sun, warrior. Glide your back arm down your back leg. Open up your heart. Inhale, warrior two, gaze towards your right hand. Exhale, palms on the earth, square off your hips, plank pose. Find your vinyasa, or feel free to head straight to downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, lift your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Lower your foot down, pivot the back heel in. Inhale to rise up, warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Exhale to lower the arms down, Namaskar Mudra. Inhale to straighten your front leg, lengthen the torso. Exhale to fold forwards halfway. Know that you can step that back foot in just to ensure that you can press into the blade edge and the heel of your foot. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, release your fingertips onto the mat. Pivot your back heel in even further. Left fingertips down, right arm raises skywards, Trikonasana. Gently bend your left knee. Maybe you shift your back leg back a little further. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, Surya Virabhadrasana, Sun Warrior. Stretch the left side of your torso. Lower your hips towards the earth. Inhale to rise, Warrior 2, gaze forwards. Exhale, palms on the earth, Phalakasana. Inhale here. Exhale, find your vinyasa or transition into your downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee towards your right wrist as we prepare for pigeon pose. Extend your back leg, point your toes. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Maybe you stay upright. Or on your exhalation, feel free to lower down and perhaps rest atop of your forearms. Continue to angle your left hip bone down towards the earth so that we can really evenly distribute our weight across our pelvis. This is going to help to support the body. Breathe. Offer yourself one nourishing breath here. Inhale and exhale. On your next breath, elevate the torso. Shift your weight into your right leg. Swing your left leg around. Place both soles of the feet on the mat about hip-width distance apart. Palms behind your back. Inhale, lift up into reverse tabletop. Engage your glutes and the backs of your legs to help you lift your pelvis. Open up your chest. And gently release. Glutes on the mat, join the soles of your feet together. Knees splay wide, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to soften. Maybe you fold forwards, maybe you stay upright. If it's more accessible, know that you could always cross one leg in front of the other. On your next breath, gently lift the torso. Roll the shoulders back, close off your hip joints. Cross your legs, palms on the earth, plank pose. And shift back into down dog. You can stay here or find a vinyasa. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, lift your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, Kapotasana, pigeon pose. Know that you can always guide your left knee towards the center of your mat if that makes this more accessible. Coming into your expression. Offer yourself one breath here. Inhale and exhale. Use the support of your arms to help lift the torso. And this time, swing your right leg around. Go ahead and straighten both of your legs. Press into your heels, palms behind your back, thighs together. And on your next breath, lift the pelvis. Shine your heart skywards. Engage the backs of your legs, your glutes. Find an inhalation here. And on your exhalation, gently release. Inhale to raise your arms, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Feel free to bend the knees if you'd like a gentler modification. On your next breath, gently use arm strength to help you lift the torso. Perhaps roll the shoulders back and down. Scoot forwards on your mat. And let's come to lie down on our backs. Offer yourself a few moments to get comfortable. Go ahead and hug both knees in towards the chest. Perhaps sway from side to side once or twice. You're welcome to stay here, or we'll come into Halasana, plow pose. Release the arms, use momentum to lift your hips, and begin to extend your legs overhead towards the mat. Maybe your toes touch the earth, maybe they don't. Continue to align your pelvis atop of your shoulders. You can always rest your hands on your lower back. Perhaps keep them on the earth, or you could always interlace your hands together. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can always bend your knees to either side of your head and perhaps rest your shins or the tops of your feet on the earth. This can feel like a tremendous stretch for the upper back and the neck if you're doing this first thing in the morning. So just honor where you're at. There's no need to try and force anything. Although if you feel up for a challenge, lean into it in a loving and gentle way. If you were in plow pose or ear pressure pose, let's gently release from the posture, lowering down, hugging the knees into the chest. Interlace your fingers around your right shin, extend your left leg onto the mat. You can stay here in wind relieving posture, or we'll come into a spinal twist. Reach your right arm out. And on your next exhalation, guide your right knee across the body with the support of your left hand. If it's accessible for you, I invite you to keep your right shoulder on the mat just to support the upper back. Let's gently return through center. Hug your left knee in, lengthen your right leg. Maybe you stay here, or let's come into our spinal twist. Supine Lord of the Fishes, Supta Ardha Matsyendrasana. Gently release. And let's come into our final resting posture, corpse pose, Savasana. Feel free to widen your limbs as much as you would like. Perhaps turn your palms to face skywards. And gently close your eyes. Allow yourself to return inwards as you rest in a space of unabridged awareness. Guide your attention towards the sensations within your body, towards the breath. Begin to invite some gentle movements into this posture. You're welcome to stay in Savasana, or when you feel ready, gently work your way upright into a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to acknowledge your courage, to acknowledge your strength and your resilience in choosing to nurture your well-being, in choosing to reconnect with the power, the presence, and the tranquility of the breath. On your next inhalation, raise your arms skywards, palms together. Exhale, palms towards your heart. Let us round off practice with the mantra Om. Inhale to prepare. Om. Namaste. Sending you love and light. May you be well. May you experience true peace and joy.